Hi, my name is Kimberly. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post a lot of different types of content. Some's related to legal information. Some of the content is related to cooking for my 4 teenage boys. Some of it's relating to divorce and parenting advice, app reviews, and things like that. I will put a link down below to the video playlist that this is in. I have lots of different playlists, so if you're interested in some other content, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Today, I'd like to talk about some goals for the new year. I like to wait until after the new year, not because I'm a procrastinator, but just to kind of see how I'm feeling. The new year is a good time to check in. I don't like to make these die-hard, ride or die goals that will make me feel disappointed in myself if I don't reach them, or that put too much pressure on me at the beginning of the year. So some of the things that I've decided to do this year are, first of all, I'd like to be a little more healthy. I'm happy with the weight that I am, but I would like to increase my fitness level, maybe increase my water intake. I have a review for Plant Nanny, an unsponsored review. I will link that down in the description box below if you're interested. But I definitely want to get back into tracking my water intake, tracking my workouts, and eating healthier for the new year. Also, helping my kids do that as well. I think that during this time over the last 2 years, I have kind of slacked off on eating healthy, and I'd like to try doing that more. My second goal involves my new company. It is called Grow EBITDA, and it has to do with helping small businesses and medium-sized businesses grow their earnings. If you're interested in learning about EBITDA, or that's the kind of content you like, I have a whole section on legal information that you can check out. But one of my goals is definitely to focus more time and energy on my new business, because one of the things that I found that I really enjoyed doing during the pandemic was helping businesses grow, change their direction, grow in new directions, and helping new business owners get started for the first time. Another goal that I have is to read more often. I feel like being on my phone right before I go to bed is probably not healthy, which kind of relates back to the first goal, but it's probably not that healthy. And I find that if I try to read for even 10 or 15 minutes before I go to bed, then I sleep better. My sleep dip, if you have an Apple Watch, my sleep dip heart rate is better. And so I want to continue on that path. I like to read all different kinds of books. Some are related to law and mediation. Some are just fun books that I enjoy that friends have read. Maybe I'll join a book club. I probably won't join a book club. But if you have a suggestion on something that I could read, please drop a comment down below. I would love to hear what you're reading this year, or what you've read in the past that you would recommend to me. A fourth goal that I have is to get rid of all of the toxic people and comments in my life. Obviously not YouTube comments, because you have to have a tough skin to be on YouTube, and comments from strangers about how they don't like me or they think I'm a terrible mom. If you want to see some bad comments, check out my Life 360 video. There's some haters on here, but I mean toxic people in your life, toxic friendships, or people that just aren't helping you feel good about yourself and grow as a person. One of the things that I've learned over the past 2 years is that toxic people actually do have a benefit in my life. They teach me about how I don't want to be. They help me increase my kindness. And when I look at them, I think, wow, if I make people feel like that, I don't want to do that. So toxic people are a role model for how I don't want to be. Sometimes you can't get rid of toxic people in your life because they're family members or they are spouses of a close friend. So my recommendation is, when you have to deal with those toxic people, take a deep breath, learn how you don't want to be, but try to block all of those types of people if you are still on any sort of social media. I know we don't get on Facebook very much at all anymore. I'm trying to not waste my time on scrolling TikTok videos for hours, because I know that's so tempting and they're so funny and there's a lot of great content on there. But I'm trying to unfollow anyone who doesn't really give anything productive or doesn't have anything nice to say. My final goal for the new year, which again, it's not a resolution because I'm not gonna live or die by this, but I would like to try to cook more often. We have a couple of recipes here on the channel of easy cooking things that my kids love that we've tried out. But I would definitely like to cook a little more and try out some new recipes this year. The cost of food is skyrocketing. The cost of going out to eat is skyrocketing, especially when you have 4 teenagers that are boys that just love to eat. I know I stopped by a pharmacy store, we'll call it, and I thought, oh, well, I'll just pick up a gallon of milk because we're always running out of milk. We usually go through 6 or 7 gallons a week of milk. But I decided, oh, let me just run and grab an extra gallon of milk while I'm here at this store picking up a prescription. The milk was $7.99. I was just blown away. Obviously, I decided to wait and get that milk another time, but that definitely showed me that the prices are going up. Shelves are more empty than ever, and I want to try cooking at home a little more. So if you're interested in the type of recipes that working moms make for 4 teenage boys, then you should subscribe to my channel. Thanks for hanging out with me today and listening to me rant and rave about my goals for 2022. If you like this type of content and you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Again, I'd love to hear about your books. Click that red subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, or if you are on LinkedIn, I'll have my LinkedIn stuff down below if you are here in more of a business capacity or you're one of my students. And finally, click on that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I make more videos like these.